Hello, hello. Welcome to today's messages. Some healing energy sound for you today. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. Okay, and so are you. So that's how we're starting today. Okay. Let's get into a general reading for the collective. Let's tap into the energies for today and see what messages come what may. First, we are going to connect with the Aksharians, and they've got lots to say here. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this card come out before. It is time. Okay, what do we got here? We've got connected. Okay, the energy of connected helps you connect your heart with your higher self. Listen to your inner wisdom. Okay, yes. We've got communication, being able to communicate with your body, understanding its signals, and solving its discomforts. This energy brings both your body and your spirit into deeper contact with each other. Okay, yes, yes. Yes, yes, and yes. I don't even know where that one is. Aha! Healing. Beautiful. The energy of healing helps you heal yourself first. After that, you can heal everyone around you like the ripples of a stone cast in water. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, going within, okay, so what is it? Heart and higher self. Connected, communication, and healing. Yes, and that's how you really heal, right? It's this beautiful connection between your heart and your higher self, and this coherence that happens between the two, between the various aspects of ourself that create our whole, right? This promotes healing. Gorgeous. Okay. What a beautiful start to today's messages. Healing our hearts through our relationship with our higher self. And this beautiful balance, right? Because we are souls utilizing these physical forms, our physical vessels. And so healing has to happen on all those levels. Okay. Let's see what the runes want to offer. This one, Uruz. Uruz. An unstoppable, unmovable force to be reckoned with. Yes. Okay, Uruz. What you gonna tell us about The powerful bull stands strong and unyielding, and obstacles fall away before his confidence and strength. He possesses a deep calm, as fear has no place in his heart. He is absolutely certain of his own solidly grounded might. A bull, when encountered in your path, is a significant obstacle. Uruz is a rune of untamed power that is neither owned nor controlled. In a reading, it brings a message of strength, courage, and overcoming all that stands in your way. A primal life force, it indicates a time of great energy and health. Business ventures and speculations are successful. There is a sudden breakthrough even when all seems lost. Sudden or unexpected changes occur, usually for the better. Uruz represents the shaping of power and patterns and the formulation of the self. Beautiful. Strength, power, health, endurance, and manifestation. And it's making me think of yesterday's reading. Two cards came out together, and it was the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. That crossroads, um, you know, blindfolded decision making, and the Queen of Swords, the discernment, the one who makes the boundaries, cuts away all that no longer serves, and moves confidently, right? Communicates confidently. And it kind of revisited me when I was meditating later on in the day after the reading, that it was about moving forward, choosing confidently. Like whatever choice that you make, do so from a place of confidence and knowing of yourself, of your truth, of your in your conviction. And that's why no matter which way you choose, the way you choose doesn't matter. It's how you choose. And I'm getting that with this Uruz too. This, be so confident in your stance, in where you are at, the healing that you've done, the things that you know, the connections you have made within yourself, with your higher and your heart, and trusting it so completely that you are this energy. And this is what's going to lead you to success. Yes. Yes, we'll say it and we'll go with it. Okay. Let's go into the tarot. And find more info. Yeah, like the wishy-washy, that's the old way of thinking. This, it's self-doubt, right? It's like when you make a decision and then you're like, oh, should I, could I, will it, you know, this is creating weak points in the outcome, because you're sending mixed signals to the universe that, do you want it or do you not want it? Right? Are you going that way or are you not going that way? And it creates like this statico. I don't know what that word is. Like a weak. It's just weak. It's weak. Don't be weak. Be strong. Right? So the other thing about owning your choices is the confidence that no matter what the outcome is, you're going to be okay. And this is one of the reasons why we self-doubt, right? Because we're like, oh, did we make the wrong choice? Well, there are no wrong choices when you are following your heart and your intuition. And you are recognizing that even if it ends up not getting us to where we thought we were going to go when we made that choice, it's all part of the journey. It's all part of getting us to where we want to go. And so this owning, this standing behind the choices that you make, regardless of the outcome, that's what it's about. And I think this is exactly who you're stepping into, is someone able to make choices and own their decisions in a way that signals to the universe that you are confident and capable. And I think this is the co-creative force. It's all in. Go all in with the universe. Okay, let's pull some cards at random and see who wants to come out today. Okay. Let's see which card will be our first card to come out as our central. Okay. We've got your work in becoming one who is confident. Beautiful. Right? Because the Queen of Wands, she is in her authenticity, standing in her power, sitting in her power, right? She is shining, she's connected, she's protected, she's in touch with her intuition. She's got the beautiful power of the sun brought into the earth, grounded into the earth as the sunflower, right? Each center of the sunflower is full of seeds, abundance for more, right? For the potential for more. And this is the work, right? The trusting in your inner knowing completely, confidently, unwaveringly so. And this is a process, right? You need to develop this relationship, this ability to discern, to know, to feel, to receive the messages, and can tell which one is from your higher self and which messages are your ego trying to convince you otherwise or whatever, right? Because the ego has a voice, has a place. And part of this work is being very clear on what is ego and what is higher self and knowing. Okay. So, yes, gorgeous. Okay. Reiterated in this beautiful way, becoming an overflowing cup through your experience and balancing of your higher realms to the earth realm, right? Your mind, your higher wisdom, your intuition with your heart, your mind and your body and your soul, your spirit, right? And the experiences that have led you along the way. It's part of the process, part of the work is the experience, right? What happens when I go this way instead of go that way? What happens when I don't listen to that inner voice? What happens when I do listen to that inner voice? These things start to build, these experiences build, and then they act and serve as references and examples. And it's like testing, proof in the pudding. Okay. And you are the pudding. Okay. So that's beautiful. Yes, and the queen here, she's in this place through her tempering, through her balancing of this process. Yes. Okay. And there's the Queen of Swords. She's the discerner. She's the one who assesses each thing and chooses what needs to be cut away, what needs to be claimed or spoken or acknowledged or transformed or yes, she is the boundary setter and the releaser. She's also the confident discerner. She's the confident discerner. What is a little Mims? She's so cute. What is this? There's your strength. Okay, this is the strength in your power, in your manifestations, in the world you are creating, and the version of self that you are becoming. All of this strengthens once you have created this beautiful balance of self through your connection and communication and healing of self. And that's how you become a star. Okay, that's the process of becoming a star. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, your strength and your gorgeous star shine. Let's put the star here. Okay, the star also represents someone in a vulnerable healing place, like stripping down to the bare minimum, looking in at yourself, considering yourself from all the angles, from all the perspectives, looking at your reflection, looking at your mirrored self, integrating your shadows, cutting away all that no longer serves, and communicating truth, the truth that you find within, your truths that you find within. There is your overflow and luck, okay? This is how you produce and create, foster luck in your life, is through this authentic being of self. It creates a positive feedback loop and gorgeous overflow that affects all those around you in a gorgeous way. Luck be a lady. Yeah, and it seems to everybody else as if you're just lucky, but they don't necessarily recognize or know that it's this work that you've done on healing yourself that has moved timelines into one more favorable for you, where things just work out in your favor, the greatest and highest good. Okay, and then we have King of Swords. So there's that balance of the masculine and feminine. This is the communication from a transformed place. This is like a sword that can both destroy and protect. It's that discernment on when to do what? Do I need to cut you away? Do I need to make firm boundaries with my voice, my communication? Or do I need to, um, well, protect with boundaries? Yes. Protect through boundaries. It's also divine counterpart. So this is the balance and mirroring. It's also, bringing into being those who value and accept your truth, and you leading by example that you will also value and protect their truth. Right? Just like those who are standing in their authenticity, it kind of provides a safe environment for others to also be authentic, because they're like, oh, you're authentic. I guess that means I can drop masks. I don't have to pretend to be something that I'm not. Wow. Okay, so there's a confirmation of beautiful, mirrored, compatible relationships coming into being. The more that you are embracing these aspects of self and your healing process. And there's the protection, the sentinel that guards and is ready for whatever is necessary. It's kind of who acts out the deeds that the masculine and feminine deem necessary. Okay, and we've got the actions to shape your world and your ships coming in. How your actions that shape your world affect the ships coming in, the manifestations that appear in your life. Yes, if you are creating a wishy-washy world, then you will receive wishy-washy manifestations, right? So this is another aspect of Urus and the confident steadfastness of Urus's resolve. No wishy-washy allowed. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to get some botanical oracles here to come out, because I just don't use this deck enough, and it's beautiful. So let's ask this deck to give us a little bit more on what we're dealing with here, what we're talking about here. We've got number 3, bleeding heart, which is a fire element. Decentra spectabilis. Okay. Bleeding heart is one of the most evocative plants, as the flowers look like the traditional simple image of the heart in art and folklore, with a drop coming out of the bottom, implying drops of tears or blood or the act of being pierced. Native in Asia, there is not a lot of traditional witchcraft folklore associated with this beautiful plant, which came to England in the mid 1800s, but it was quickly embraced by many modern witches as an ingredient in love magic. Most of the Asian folklore includes images of grief or unrequited love, so perhaps it's not the best for conjuring love. Modern witches crush the live flowers as a source of divination around love, with the red juice indicating yes to love, the white indicating no. Bleeding Heart asks you to reflect on the unhealed wounds of your heart. Where do you hold on to grief and pain? What unhealthy attachments bind you? What needs to be released to move on with your life? Notice how the plant spirit turns her back, turning away from the past to let it go. Bleeding Heart tells you to seek catharsis, often through tears, as the drop is also evocative of tears cleansing the heart. Don't be afraid to cry to heal. Each of the heart-shaped flowers need to crack and split open to bloom, to release the teardrop in order to heal. Beautiful. And this is that healing, right? And going within, finding those weak points, those points, um, the wounds, the hurts, the tender zones. My heart is whole and open to love. Okay. Don't hold back the tears. Release them. And know that with each drop brings you closer to your healed version of self. Okay. Let's put this by healing. Okay. And get a card from the power deck. Or two cards. We've got creativity and centering. Never leave your center. Count your bad points as well as your good. What is good and what is bad are most often purely relative. If you sense a weakness within yourself, explore it. It may become the source of your greatest strength. As you sit like a sacred Buddha amid the pandemonium of your life, always remember that the situation or person who has the ability to upset you the most, to pull you off center, is your greatest teacher in the process of centering. Such negativity can become your addiction. Center yourself in your power and release your need for constant distraction from your center. Ooh, centering. Okay. And creativity, 40. Your creativity is like a story. It needs a voice, a way to be heard in the world. Creativity has moved into your hut. Creativity is part of your future life. People think that creativity is like stories, that it is outside of them, like truth or power. But it inhibits you like your own life force, and it inhabits you like your own life force, and it animates your being. Creativity is within the crystal palace of your mind. You are about to go on a long journey. It is called your life. You will learn to heal the evil forces of darkness. You are a warrior in the fight against ignorance. The dark sorcerers in life are created within each of us when we live a life of unexpressed creativity, when we live someone else's truth and not our own. Define your own creativity and live that creativity in the world. Okay. Let's get the book for the additional messages. The painting is entitled The American Buddha. Centering is one of the most important aspects of your training on your path to power. If you do not live in your center, you live on the perimeter of power, never inside the world of power. The Buddha image recurs often in these cards. To the shaman, the Buddha signifies the higher self, the self that has grown out of worldly distractions. The fact that the Buddha is sitting in meditation in the center of a busy city implies that you ascend to the world of spirit and the higher self through centering, meditating, and focusing on the inner world. There is a city of activity around each of us, and around this Buddha, there is much assault on the senses. By focusing on your inner self and staying centered, you can transcend the daily distractions and not be attached to them. Simply witness them as they whirl around you. Centering is a north card because it takes strength and wisdom to stay centered through the various tests of power. Looking at your problems as tests of power will help you to understand the teachings of the North. Okay. And creativity. The painting is entitled Crystal Palace. The pagoda is a symbol for the creative self. It is open to allow for the openness of mind. If the pagoda were your physical body, the crystal would symbolize your spine, the conduit for your energy. The crane is a guardian of happiness and longevity on your pathway to eternal creativity. Beautiful. The snowy mountains symbolize the higher states of consciousness required for true creativity. Creativity, oh yeah, that's what this card is, is a teaching of the East because it takes strength to delve into the deepest parts of your spirit and then to manifest the truth that you find there. I think Mims just caught a bird. She's got the zoomies. She just like parkoured on the fence. It wasn't a bird, it was a leaf. That's cute. Okay. Distractions. Cat. Okay. So claiming your creativity and centering. And centering. Okay. Oh, that guy's not in here. What else do we wanna see here? Let's do some affirmations that we can take with us as we center and heal and release. Center, heal, and release. Okay, all that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. Yes. Yes. And this is exactly that type of confidence that Uruz was talking about. There we go. Now that's better. Okay. Let's do some mini divination. It's from the mini deck. For confirmations and any additional messages that want to come out for us. And that seems like a lot. Okay. We've got growth. Yes, allow yourself to expand and grow. And in order to do that, you need to release, right? Think of the snake shedding its skin whenever it gets too big for it, and it can't go back. It can't go back into that skin. It has to let it go. It can't carry it around either with it. Needs to release it. We've got love coming in on your ships. And we've got the moon here. This is yet to be revealed. This is things happening behind the shadows. This is coming out into the light here. Fiery. This is also a little bit of fear of the unknown, but you are not letting that fear have a place in the world that you are creating for yourself. Okay, take the time to see things from different perspectives and find ways of diving deep within to excavate, to pull out and release anything that's hiding in the nooks and crannies of your mind. Okay, and we got some hope. Hold the hope in your heart for a beautiful kind of world full of love. Okay, and joy. We want a love, joy world here. We've got the Hermit. I feel like this is where you center and ground yourself in your hermiting stage. And this is that personal, individual, solo internalization process, right? You need to, nobody can do this for you. You have to do it yourself. And we've got the sun coming out and shining bright. Okay, this I feel like is connected to the work that you have done being successful and you being protected because of it. That's the beauty about this kind of work. It's not a band-aid. It is a healing elixir that will heal the wounds. Okay. We've got justice. This is what you put out, you get back. So you, by healing yourself, you, by being one who can produce joy, you will receive joy. What you put out into the world, you get back. You put out authentic healing version of self. You draw back to you authentic healed versions of self mirrored. Because you are a star. Okay, beautiful star confirmation. We've got judgment. This is the new you. This is you being reborn. This from the flames, right? The flame of transformation, the flame of purifying and release. Beautiful. We've got the lovers. Okay, this is that divine union within and so without. And the wheel of fortune turning in your favor. This is part of this luck resonance that you tap into when you're authentically shining in your knowing and your connection to your higher self and your intuition. It leads you to where you want to be. Okay, there it is. That's all I have for you today in this time and space and dimension. So I wish you luck on your healing journey, and I hope that you find the strength to build and grow continuously, expanding and being the gorgeous shining star that you are meant to be. Okay? And that you draw in those who mirror your gorgeousness to love and support you, and for you to love and support in return. Okay, love you, take care, and I appreciate you. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.